Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad to have all of you back. In this reading today, we will channel some messages from your ancestors. Your ancestors not only include the people that you've known, for example, your grandparents or even your great grandparents for that matter, but they also go beyond that. So, tens or 20 or 30 odd generations before you, the ones that you're not even aware of. So all that, the entire lineage is your ancestry. So in this reading, we will try to see which of your ancestors are trying to come through and what messages they want to give you, what, uh, potential, activations are happening for you, and if there's any, guidance they want to give you regarding your current situation or what's happening in the future. So I have absolutely no clue as to what we're going to channel here today, but essentially I do feel a lot of love, and I do feel a lot of protection around me even at this point in time when I'm doing this recording. So and even before I've started the reading, I'm getting messages like, thank you for doing this for us, because we want our, generation, we want our loved ones to know, and we want to help them. So what I will do is that I've prepared three piles for you: pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. So you will select one of these piles. The links you will find in the description box below. There's a section called timestamps. So you can go to the timestamp section, and it has pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. It has certain timestamps, obviously. So you can select the one that you're most drawn to, and that will be your reading. And I will also draw some tarot cards live, just to kind of see who your ancestors are. I know we might get some different types of, energies. If because this deck right over here, this comprises only of the major arcanas and the court cards. So if we get the court cards, which are the king, the queen, the pages, so those ones we know, obviously those are people. But in case if we are getting the major arcana court cards, then essentially we are going to interpret that as a group of ancestors who are together, and they want to give you like a general collective message just for you, like all of them combined. So if we have a court card, and there are, I'm thinking of like various combinations that can happen if you have a court card and you have a major arcana. So you have this collective group of ancestors who want to come through, but then there is someone specific who wants to give you some additional messages. So I'm just so excited to see like what's going to happen. And even before I started this reading, I'm getting so much love, I'm getting so much excitement, and I'm getting messages like, thank you for doing this for us, because our, you know family and our loved ones need to hear these messages. So again, pile number 1, 2, 3. Let's look at what these significator cards are for you. So based on the the tarot deck or the timestamp, like the numbers which are shown there, or based on what we're going to reveal right now, you can select your pile. So let's see, this is pile number 1, and your card is, wow, Pandora's gift. Beautiful. Activations happening for you. Activations, and your ancestors are guiding you towards those. They are like kind of helping you activate the gift. Do you see she's opening a box, and then there is so much knowledge which is kind of emanating from this particular area and going right into your like crown chakra. So your ancestors are helping you, activate something which is coming up in your it's coming up in your life. So maybe you need those skills as part of your day-to-day living, or as part of doing something which is for the greater good, for the service of others as well. So this pile number 1, number 9 might be important for you, number 45 might be important for you. And Pandora's gift, I essentially am taking this as an extremely positive card, because Pandora, I know they kind of I feel they've kind of twisted the story around Pandora. Essentially, Pandora was the one who kind of, the box itself held the shadow aspects of humanity, right? So just because she's exposing the shadow aspects of humanity in the story does not mean that she did something which was not right. I do not have that point of view. That's my personal belief, my personal opinion. But let's see. I'm like really excited to see like what's going to happen in this particular pile. So that's pile number one for you. Pile number two, you got in the world, not of the world. Wow. So this is there. I mean, your ancestors are like so clear. They're saying that again. There is kind of a spiritual awakening happening for almost. It happened for the first pile. Something is happening which they cannot see, and it's being activated in their DNA. I'm seeing like a DNA helix strand which is kind of getting lighted up. In this one, in the world, not of the world, number 34. So this is telling me number 7. This is a deeply spiritual number, and this is telling me that you have to, maybe you are coming to the realization that the world is essentially kind of a hologram, or maybe your ancestors want to bring this into your awareness. So where the awareness goes, that particular thing grows, right? So your ancestors are maybe wanting to pull your awareness into something which you are not aware of, or maybe you are aware of but you kind of pushing it down, and which is very very unique and which is very very powerful. So pile number 2 for you, in the world, not of the world. You are living in this world, but you are not of this world. So that's the message they want to give you. I mean, this is going to be really amazing. I'm so excited for this pile as well. And let us look at pile number 3. You got trust yourself. Do you see all these animals? So some of you, maybe your ancestors were people that animals were very attracted to them. Like my grandmother, my maternal side's grandmother, she used to kind of, they had a dog, and she would literally converse with the dog and he would understand what she's saying. So she would sometimes scold him, and the dog would put his tail down, and he would sit in a corner with like his head lowered and kind of not even looking at her, so as if he understood what she was saying. So maybe someone in your family that you know of was very kind of in tune with nature, birds and animals, cats, goats, any kind of animal. I don't know why the goat came up, but yeah, maybe for some of you. So yes, so you may be very very close to nature. You might be very attracted to animals. Maybe you want to open up an animal shelter. Maybe you want to work in an animal shelter. So this is that's the one of the messages. But the second one which is coming through is trust yourself. It seems that there is some sort of mistrust that you have placed in yourself. You're not trusting yourself enough to do something. I think over here they want to awaken the confident and the fiery nature that is deep rooted within you, which you have not seen yet. Wow, I am so excited, pile number 1, 2, and 3, to do your readings. So again, select whichever pile you are drawn to, and in the timestamps, you can select whichever pile you were drawn to and click on that, and that will take you to your reading. And I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. So you were drawn to the number 45, Pandora's Gift. So in this reading, we are going to see what messages your ancestors want to give you. And the first thing that I'm noticing right now is that this figure is so beautiful. So some of you might be very, very pretty. You might be getting compliments like, oh, you look so much like your, grandmother or your grandfather, or, your maternal, someone from your family. So that's one message. It's just a side message. But there is something that your ancestors are helping you discover within yourself, pile number 1. And this is something very, very unique to your bloodline. Something very unique to your family. Maybe you've been hiding from it. Maybe you've ignored it. It can be any gift, any skill, any talent. Wow. All right, so we will keep your card right here. Yeah. So before we begin with your oracle cards, and this is your tarot deck which I'm going to use. Yes, now comes the part where we are going to see which of your ancestors want to come through, or they want to come through as a collective. So I will take two cards essentially, and we will see which energies wants to come through. So for pile number one, ancestors of pile number one, for group number one, I'm drawing this one. For group one, okay. So we have your two cards. Let us see right here. All right. So pile number one. I am excited to see which of your ancestors want to come through. So the first is the Star, spiritual rebirth. Wow. This is the number 17 card. This is the major arcana card, which talks about have faith in the future and remain hopeful. So pile number one, this is so beautiful. Your ancestors are asking you to trust in the gifts that you're going to get. Do you see? This looks so much like the star. You're discovering something, and your ancestors are helping you discover that. And they're saying just remain hopeful, because what is coming your way is very, very beautiful. There is a lot of guidance also coming for you. So this is a group of ancestors who maybe were very connected to the stars, who were very connected to nature, who knew their potential, who have done what you have done in their lifetimes also. But they want you to kind of elevate that. Elevate. That's coming to me. And number 8, 17, number 8, these might be important for you. And the next one is the martyr. Self-sacrifice and reflection. And this is the hanged man. Wow. And look at the hanged man. This is so beautiful. The hanged man essentially talks about surrender and perspective. So they are saying have faith in the future and let go of any kind of, worries that you have, because some perspective change is coming into your life, the way you look at yourself. And because of that, certain gifts will be activated for you, pile number one. And that is really going to help you in your journey. All right. So let's take a few tarot cards for you. And let's see what messages, what about this activation? Because I certainly feel there is a strong activation coming for you, pile number one. Because both of them are like the major arcana. Oh wow. And I don't believe, do you see the star card came out again? Pile number one, if there is something that you wanted to do as a child, maybe you used to discuss this with your grandmother or your grandfather or some ancestor. It might not be someone who's related to you, but it might be someone that you were very close to, who was elderly, who was bigger than you in age. So if there were things that you wanted to do, which you would tell them to, like kids, like, oh, I want to do this when I grow up. And they would say, oh, yes, of course, my child, you can do this. Yes, you are capable enough. Yes, you can do it. So pile number one, this is a very, very strong message coming for you, that yes, whatever you have wanted as a child, which was a childhood dream of yours or something that you felt very strongly about, that is going to come true. And your ancestors are kind of, this is a confirmation which they are sending you in terms of this star card coming out twice. It's come 2 times. And you see the way it kind of popped out. Because the star ultimately talks about, having faith in the future, remaining hopeful, hope, inspiration. It talks about optimism. So what inspires you? Pile number one, your ancestors want to ask you what inspires you, and you got the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups again is telling me that this night is a very romantic night. is a very affectionate knight, is very loving. The Knight of Cups essentially talks about idealism. They are poetic, they're very charming. They have a lot of, dreams. Again, there's a dream theme which is coming out for you. So pile number one, apparently your ancestors want to remind you of the dream that you had, and they are saying this is a good time to go after your dream, because there is someone coming into your life who is going to help you realize that dream, who's going to help you, bring that dream into reality. Just dream of what you actually want and stay focused on that dream. Wow, this is so beautiful. And look, these two cards just whatever this we're going to. I wanted four, so we got four. Then you got the King of Pentacles. Wow. And you got pile number one. Your ancestors are telling me so strongly. Do you see the way my voice just went up? So they are saying that pile number one should follow their dreams, because this is the dream that is going to lead them to prosperity, is going to lead them to building something that they've always wanted to do. And this will also leave a lasting legacy, because this is wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And the King of Cups talks about someone who is disciplined, who is structured, who knows what it takes to build a legacy, who leads with wisdom, and who knows how can I even share my abundance. So it seems pile number one, they are not only asking you to build this for yourself, but for a lot of people. So maybe you want to start something small. You can always start with something small, but this is going to really help you. This talks about success, this talks about stability, this talks about prosperity. King of Pentacles, this talks about leading with wisdom, it talks about leadership. Because this is Pentacles energy, is the earth energy, material, something with the material thing, is material success is coming for you. Pile number one, you are going to be extremely successful. Please follow your dreams. That's the message. Follow your dreams, because those dreams are on their way to become a reality if you follow them. Because that's going to bring you so much abundance. It will also bring you money. It will also help you, express your unique personal style, which will help, wishes are being fulfilled. As simple as that. All right. So let's see what else. Actions matter. Come on. Pay attention to the fruits. Where are your efforts leading? What manifested and why? Actions matter. What's being revealed? 111. So pile number one, if some of you have been seeing 1 and you are pile number one, no wonder you were drawn to this pile. So pay attention to the fruits. You have to kind of see what you want to manifest. Remember, I was saying action, take action. Because whatever is manifesting for you, pile number one, it's going to really manifest soon. You're going to, and you are very, very well equipped to do that. Remember Pandora's gift. You already have that gift. So it's not something that you have to cultivate from the beginning. Already it is there. You just need to kind of, brush off the dust from the mirror, and you see your reflection, and what shines back at you is the actual, epitome of personality, grace, and success and stability that needs to come through, which will come through. That is you. Wow, that is amazing. And you also got balance your budget, take care of finances, make wise investments, save money, buy something when it's only needed. So these are the guidances which are coming for you, that in addition to doing this, see where you're focusing your energy on, because wherever you focus your awareness on, wherever you focus your attention on, that thing springs to life, that jumps at you. So you have to take care of your finances at this point in time, because you have so much abundance which is coming your way. But learn to, they're saying that learn to balance out the money. Learn to balance out your finances. I don't know, some of you have finance, you find it difficult to, balance out your finances. But they're saying that there is so much coming for you, but you need to kind of balance yourself out. There is so much prosperity coming towards you. And it is something that you've always wanted, because this is coming for you. Wow. All right. So let's look at these smaller cards first. renewal. This is so beautiful. Number 15. Number 8, you got the number 8 again. Metamorphosis, yes. Renewal, metamorphosis, obviously. There is something, something is changing within you, pile number 1, and maybe people will start noticing it. And synergy, yes, beautiful, number 23. So pile number 1, you have to start on this endeavor because you are going to undergo a very big transformation. There's going to be renewal of energies, and there is synergy, means support is all around you. Remember I was saying the Knight of Cups, maybe King of Pentacles is also talking about some angel investor who wants to invest in your dream. There might be people, because that's going to bring you to your success, your dreams coming true. There might be 2 people involved who are coming into your life who are going to help you. One is going to give you emotional support, and the other is going to give you financial support, so that you can kind of build your dream and put your efforts in the right direction and manage your finances as well, because there is so much coming for you. And you have Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine protection support. Oh my God, I was just talking about this. Remember, the Knight and the King both have masculine energies, so they are people who are going to help you with the action. Masculine for me does not, it might also mean gender, but mostly it means someone who is action oriented. So pile number 1, this is, look, there are 2 of them. This is just a confirmation for you that there are people coming into your life, especially male masculine energies, people who will help you take action. That is absolute certain. Passion, yes. Follow your passion. Do what you really want to do, because that is what you're meant to do. Your ancestors are so, they're like so joyous at this point in time. They're saying that you will be very successful. They are happy. They are proud of you. They are so proud of you. Resilience, okay, yes. And willpower. So you got the resilience and the willpower card. So essentially, you have what it takes to bring your dreams into reality. So essentially, that's the main message for you. So now let's continue with the remaining oracle cards. So you got herbalist, healing, wisdom, listening. Listen to your body. That's what I'm hearing. Listen to your body. Something about your health. They want you to focus on something about your health. And here it says, concealed. Wow. So what I'm feeling is that this is your potential. This is what you see. And if you look at this lady, and she's looking at, so this is what is concealed beneath it. So if you have the willpower, you have the resilience, and you are going to get the support of people, and this is going to come out in the open. This will be shown. It's going to be visible. This is going to be visible for you. Strawberries, fertility, youth, number 39. Wow. Let's see how this card fits in. You got clarity. Yes, you will receive the clarity that is needed to get things going, to get all this going. You will have the stamina, you will have the, maybe some of you, yeah, I was feeling something with your health. So maybe some of you have not been feeling, up to the challenge, so to speak, because if you have to start something, you always need to have a lot of energy. Maybe some of you are not even feeling energetic enough. You're like, I am done with it. I've worked, maybe you've been working for so long that you're kind of burnt out. But this is going to bring the fertility and the youth back, because see, if you enjoy what you're doing, that doesn't feel like work, you tend to kind of, enjoy it more, and you don't get burnt out. Essentially, that's the main thing. Why do you get burnt out? Because you are doing something that is not aligned with you. This is totally aligned with you. What you are doing is, you got the star card 2 times, remember. This is totally aligned with who you are, what you want to do. So whatever has been concealed within you, those beautiful traits are going to be coming out in the open. That's one. You're going to feel youthful, and you're going to feel really, really resilient. You're going to feel very, very happy. You're going to feel, you'll have a lot of again, clarity. I was drawn to the word clarity again. The number 17. I think you got 8 another time, like 8. There was an 8 somewhere that I didn't see. So there is so much coming for you. Yeah, the number 8. See, this talks about metamorphosis, and this talks about renewal. I want to keep these cards right here. And this one talks about synergy. So I think this is what is happening for you, pile number 1. There is so much synergy. Things are working for you. So whatever you have been wanting to do for a long time, and you feel that you don't have the energy to do it, now you will have the energy to do it, and things that have not been working out for you will start working out for you, because there's a lot of clarity coming your way. There is a lot of, whatever has been concealed, even in terms of your abilities and what other people have been hiding from you, maybe. So everything is coming to light. Wow. You got oak, doorway, strength, journey. Yes, there a doorway, a portal is opening for you. You got the oak. It says strength and journey. So this is a journey that you're going to take, and you have the strength. Remember, we were talking about, I was feeling like the fertility and the energy, the youthfulness is coming back, because this is something you like doing. So that doorway is opening up for you. Wow. And you have Rhiannon. This is a card from the Goddess Oracle deck, and I will have to read about her because I am not familiar with who she is. So this is the guidebook. So I will read. And look, she's so happy. She has the moon right here, and she's like holding the sun like a flower. She is so powerful. And do you see the horse behind her? I feel she's a free spirit, and she's coming to help you. So let's kind of read about her. This is RHIA. RHIA 135. There she is. Swiftness. Symbols are horse. I saw the horse. Apple, birds, sun, and the moon. Wow, you have everything. Bird, sun, and the moon. I manifest the right opportunities quickly. Pile number 1. Look at this. Pay attention to the fruits. And look, this is the apple. Oh my God. There is so much of synchronicity in your reading. This is, this is looking like an, this looks like an apple. And here it says, her symbols are horse, apple, bird, sun, and the moon. So pile number 1, she's manifesting the right opportunities for you. Her name means the queen of the fate. Her name means great queen. And she is connected to the realms of magic, fertility, healing, moon, songbirds, and white horses. Pile number 1. We did see healing. We did see fertility. We did see magic. So this is a confirmation for you. Your ancestors are essentially saying that she is here. She's here. She's come at this time because this is a sign of urgency. The urgency is not of panic and fear, but you taking decisive action as soon as possible. Now is not the time to procrastinate. It is the main time to get what needs to be done. If you wait too long, an opportunity may slip through the fingers, and you might see it in a while. If you have been experiencing delays and roadblock, know that Rhiannon appears in your reading, and she will make them disappear soon. The results of your efforts will be seen rapidly, so do not delay. Pile number 1. There is urgency. Do not delay, because whatever you got, the star card, spiritual rebirth, of the martyr, you have the resilience, you have the willpower, you have the magic, you have your gifts will be revealed. Things have been hidden from you. People have been hiding things. Remember, I said that things will be revealed. You have metamorphosis, you have synergy, you have people who are working with you, people who want to work with you, and you have so much clarity and so much magic coming back into your life. Wow, this is so beautiful. All right. You got astral travel, caution needed. Some of you might be feeling that in your dreams might have a most significant meaning. Pile number 1. If you have been having these vivid dreams where you can actually smell things and you're like, oh, this smells like that, or if you can see things, if you can feel things, those are like lucid dreaming, I would say. Even if you don't have them, try to keep a dream journal, because your dreams, your ancestors are communicating to you through those dreams. There is some important messages for you, which are coming from your dreams, and caution is needed. Yeah, because the astral travel is it's like a world where there are no rules, and there are all sorts of energies present. So maybe you can start putting maybe a black tourmaline stone, or a whatever, maybe a heart, or a pyramid or something like that, underneath your pillow before you sleep, just for protection. So yeah, because you're becoming powerful. See, there is something coming up in your resilience. Oh my God, you got the resilience word twice. Pile number, rise above tribulation. Pile number 1, if you have been doubting yourself, and if you have been feeling that I cannot get this done, I tried doing this and it did not work, you have to, your ancestors are literally giving you this sign. You got the star card 2 times, you got resilience 2 times. So essentially, you have the capacity, you have the capability to make your dreams come true. You have the resilience to get back on track, because now what you will be doing, it will be so aligned with you that you will not feel the burnout. All right, you will not feel the burnout. Pile number 1. They're telling you this is like, essentially, it's like a green light for you to start doing what you really wanted to do. Get back to dreaming, get back to doing what you want to do, because they're telling that that's the way to go. And tulip, it says fame. Wow. So fame will come to you. If there is something that you wanted to do for a long time, but because of whatever reasons you were not able to do, your ancestors are there to protect you, because you are the star and you will rise. This, maybe some of you want to open a YouTube channel, or others want to get into the public speaking, and anything that is kind of putting you in putting you in a position where you are public facing. So fame is guaranteed for you. The fame and the fortune and your dreams coming true, your finances working so well for you. And look, the goddess is there to tell you that get quick. If opportunities are there, just reach out and grab them. That is what you need to do. If there are any obstacles, she's there to clear them out. Your ancestors are asking you to start doing what you do best, and clear those blockages from within you, because you have the ability, you have the gift, and it's an innate gift, it's an inherent gift, and that is being activated at this point in time. Pile number 1. Let's see if there are any other messages that your ancestors want us. Okay. 4 of Pentacles, yes. 4 of Pentacles essentially talks about what have you learned. Don't hold things too tightly. Let go. Trust that the universe has something for you. The 4 of Pentacles is talking about, see, this person is counting these 2 pentacles and keeping it. So your ancestors essentially are saying that there is so much for you to, explore. Don't just sit there. Don't just sit there. And you see this card is kind of coming out. I just want to take 2 cards. 5 of Wands. Yes. Learn from discernment. Do not fall into, confrontation and conflict which is not yours. This is not yours to keep. Even if it's in your mind, if it's around you, you have to let go of those kind of things. Move away, from those situations. You will come out on top. You will come out on top. Wow. Oh, this card fell. So I'll take that. Eight of Pentacles. You are a master. You are a master at this pile number 1. You are a master. This gift is reactivating, I would say. You've done this maybe in your previous lifetimes. This is just reactivating. So whatever your dream, see, when you are a kid and when you dream about doing something like, oh, I really want to do that, and you really believe that you can do it, that is something that your soul came with, that yes, we need to get that done. But as we grow older and circumstances happen and people happen and things happen, we forget about like what we wanted to do. This time, your ancestors are giving you a clear shot at it again. Please take that, because that will lead to prosperity, that will lead to abundance, that will lead to fame, that will lead to your wishes coming true, and you are a master at that. So you do not need to doubt your abilities. You will have the clarity, you will have the partnerships, you will have the support that is needed to get it done. You are a master at that, and you will come out on top. All right, so this is all I had for you, pile number 1. I hope you liked the reading and it resonated. So get going, take action. And if you feel called, share your story in the comment section. I love reading them. If you like the reading, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So in this reading, we are going to see what your ancestors want to tell you, what messages do they want to give you. And you were drawn to the number 34 card. It says, in the world, not of the world. So essentially, like, see, a human being is not supposed to be in the water all the time, right? It's the fish. I think I need to censor this card. It's the fish that needs to be in the water, right? But this person is feeling so comfortable in the water. And look, even her hair is like, it's like these pearls. So what I feel, your ancestors are saying that you have been feeling a little out of place for some time. Essentially, you have been feeling a little out of place. You feel that you don't belong. Maybe you were like a special child, and they might be even telling you that, oh my God, you're very special. You don't know how special you are. Though we know for all of us, our grandparents always say that yes, we are special for almost all of us. But for you, it has been specifically said that you are very special, and you did not understand it then. Maybe there were things that you could do, or you felt, or you saw certain things, and they knew that you had this ability of, because see, souls do not belong to the earth. They just come on the earth to get an experience, get a human experience. And for you as a child, maybe you kind of exuded that soul energy. Like you said, oh, I don't like here, I don't feel I belong here, I don't like people, I don't understand why people do like that. Kids, sometimes even adults talk like that. Maybe as you grew older, you kind of what do you say, you kind of got even more introvert, and like you don't like talking to people, or even if you are in the people, you kind of don't want to interact much because you just don't feel comfortable. You only feel comfortable in people who have like who are like you, or you prefer solitude, not solitude, solitude. So maybe your ancestors, your grandmother or grandfather would say, oh, you are very special. So this is what they're reiterating. They're giving you the message again. You are loved, you are protected, and you are special. Right? So we will use this tarot deck to find out who these ancestors are, and we will use this tarot deck to get additional messages. So if a major arcana card is coming, like I explained in the introduction, it's a group of ancestors who are coming together. But if it's like a specific card, a court card coming out, then we know that it is that specific person. So essentially, for Group number 2. So can we know which ancestor or ancestors want to come through? I don't know, I'm seeing a campfire. Campfire. Maybe some of you went camping, or you went, some of you went camping with your grandparents, or with people like who might not even be family. I'm hearing. Oh wow. You got, we'll take this one first. It says the ancestral force. Come on. This is the ancestor card. This is the world card. It talks about recognizing the it talks about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, realizing that we are one and the same. We are not separate. We are in the world, but we are not of the world. So it seems this pile essentially, you are more of the intuitive kind of people. You your intuition is very strong. Your gut feel is very strong. You have a very powerful third eye. You might be psychic. You might have those very strong abilities. Yeah, definitely you have that. You are that pile. And they're reminding you of that. And we have the number card 23, which says root of fire. I think the root is it the Queen of Fire? Just let me check. Because this is a court card. This is a new deck. This is the first time I'm using it. But number 23. Page of Wands. She is the Page of Wands. Wow. Yes, you can make it happen. That's what they're saying. It is safe for you to feel beyond your unusual limits. Embrace your personal freedom and follow your passion. Be curious. Stop tiptoeing. Your ancestors were brave in ways that you cannot even imagine. Acknowledge their lessons for courage within your own journey. Wow. This card is they're telling you to move ahead, and this is specifically, when I was saying that you are special, and I'm feeling that this is maybe it's a grandmother for some of you, or it might be some grand aunt from either sides. It might be from the paternal side, it might be from the maternal side, but more I'm feeling like the maternal energy is what I'm feeling from your mother's side. Maybe she was also very intuitive. She was very wise. She was called the wise lady. Yeah. And she understood when you said that I don't feel comfortable here. Wow. All right. So let's take some additional tarot messages before we get into your oracle messages. You are special. They're asking you to tap into your abilities which you have hidden for so long. Or maybe you're not using them up to their full potential. So they're asking you to come back, and there is some sort of completion. There is some sort of cycle completion which is happening for you. Pile number 2. Something you have completed. Maybe some difficult karmic cycle. Yes. There's a difficult karmic cycle which is getting over. And because of that, you'll be kind of reactivating or fully activating this power. I'll call it power, like whatever talent or ability you have. It can be anything. Yes. All right. So let's see. Oh, did you see the way this one moved? Okay. You got the 7 of Pentacles. Patience. Patience. You got the 8 of Swords. Yes. Okay. You're getting the message. You got 5 cards. You got the 5 of Swords. My God. Again, you got 10, 19, 19. This is the sun or the moon? No, this is 10, 15, 6, 14. Okay, this is the temperance. I might need to censor this one as well. So you got the temperance card. And finally, you got the Empress. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So essentially, pile number 2, what have you been doing? You have choices. You have been waiting for things to happen, but they have not been happening. You lost patience. And your mind has been constantly in a state of instability. Not that you're like kind of unstable. What I'm saying, that your mind is filled up with so many emotions, so many thoughts, that your monkey mind has kind of taken over. The Eight of Swords talks about feeling trapped. Just remember that whatever issues, whatever challenges you think are there, they are mostly in your mind. And remember, the mind, when you focus on something, the mind is going to bring it into your reality. So you always have to be aware of that. You have some very difficult cycle which is coming to an end. It created a lot of havoc in your life. Maybe you were like extremely tired, you were extremely worried, you were extremely, you were unable to break free essentially of something. But now the number 21 card, the ancestral force, your full ancestors, they are behind you and they are helping you break this cycle that you've been feeling trapped in for so long. The Five of Swords also talks about, it's like, mental anguish. Five of Swords talks about mental anguish. Your mind, sword energy is your mind energy. So it seems that what is going to happen for you, see, let's put it like that. You have been in a state of, limbo, you can say, for some time. Your mind has not been able to help you move forward. It is putting instead roadblocks in your way. It is showing you things that, oh my God, what if this happens? What if this happens? Mental blocks are coming your way. And because of that, you have become kind of, very, I wouldn't say disillusioned, but you're like kind of disheartened by it. You are very disheartened by it. However, your ancestors are going to help you balance this out. You got the Temperance card. The Temperance essentially talks about your blending opposites. So whatever has been pulling you in two different directions, that those energies are going to blend for you. The Temperance talks about finding a balance between spirituality and the physical world. Again, you don't feel comfortable and you don't feel you want to interact with people. Why? Because you have that sense that you don't belong here. All of us, we don't belong here. We know that. But sometimes when that feeling overtakes you, it kind of, the balance moves on that side. You kind of withdraw so much from the people around you that people might be saying like, oh, pile number 2 has become a loner. They don't talk anymore. They don't come, they don't socialize and things like that. And that is causing you a lot of mental anguish as well. So it's kind of, you see the cycle is repeating. You don't feel comfortable. You don't like, being here. Because of that, you don't want to interact with people, and then that cycle continues for you. However, that cycle, my dear pile number 2, is breaking because your ancestors are going to find you help. They're going to help you find the balance between spirituality, meaning you feeling that you don't belong here, and the materialistic world, which is the earth world, which is where we live. So that's what the Temperance card is going to do for you. That's what they're going to do for you. And because of once that balance is achieved, you will be the Empress. The Empress card is the most abundant energy. She is nurturing, she is loving. Remember, when we come into this world, the soul only knows the frequency of love. And that is what the Empress stands for. nurturing and loving energy. So your ancestors are essentially helping you maintain that balance, that beautiful balance between feeling spiritual, connecting with things that are not of the world, and connecting to the things that are of this world. So that is this balance they want you to, get. This is so beautiful. All right, so let's see what these cards are. Yeah, too much kindness. So this is the main focus for you. Don't be that kind that people take advantage of you. Maybe this is the reason why you don't want to talk to people anymore, because you're unable to say no. Because when you are kind, people think that you are a fool. And I mean, that at least that's my personal opinion. If someone is very kind, people think that, oh, they don't understand this, let's kind of, take advantage. That's what normal people do. But for you, because you know better, you are trying to be kind and nice to everyone, so people might take advantage of you, and because of that, you just shut down. You're like, I don't want to deal with these people anymore. I don't want to deal with everything anymore. And that is the reason why you have been trapped in the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords energy for so long. However, the balance is coming. Too much will be, again, see, too much means the balance is not there. Right? So the balance has been returned to your life with the help of your ancestors. And did you see how this card swerved around right here? And I said, oh, look, the card moved. So this came up for you. All right. And the next one is meeting the divine. Yes, see, this too much kindness is you are becoming worldly wise, and meeting the divine means that you will still be connected to your roots. You will still be connected to whatever, energy that you associate with the most. So this balance of being either too much this way or too much that way, that is being restored. You will become worldly wise. You're going to learn the ways of the world because of the Temperance card. This is one thing. And the second thing, still you will be in contact. Don't think that, I mean, like, if you think that, if we are being worldly wise, if we are being street smart, we are being unkind. No, we are not. That is self-preservation. So that is what you need to do, and that is what your ancestors are bringing in for you. And especially this energy, the Page of Wands energy. Wand energy is what? Passion. It's about, I want to do this. You want to do so many things, however, your brain is not letting you do that because you are too kind. And you say, people will always take advantage of me. I don't know how to say no. You learn how to say no. So if there is energy, any female energy, feminine energy, that you feel that you have been very close to, that energy, connect with that energy. They want to help you. She wants to help you. Again, by she, I do not mean a female, but I mean the nurturing, loving energy. Sometimes your grandfather or a male figure can also be very, very loving and nurturing. So whatever energy has been very loving and nurturing in your life, which has been a big support for you, you can call out to them because they want to really help you come out of this stuff and into this stuff, because this is what's going to happen. You're going to find the balance between the divine and being too much kind, and then you will be in the Empress energy, which is the highly abundant energy. They want you to succeed. Pile number 3, the pile number 2. Right, so now let's see these beautiful 3 cards. Gratitude. Yeah, get into the energy of gratitude. Be thankful for what you have already. You're on this earth because you chose to come here, not because of anything else, but your soul wanted to come to the earth so as to have this, because the earth provides us the maximum, you can say, polarity. The experience of polarity on this earth is one of them, is like really great. We are 50% material and 50% spirit. So you just be grateful for what you have. Because that gratitude, you came here because you wanted to experience something. Be thankful for that, right? Then you have inspiration. Yes, you have so much of inspiration. You have so much creativity. Bring that out, because see, you have all this hidden within you which you don't want to show because of whatever reason. Don't do that. And discipline. Yes, you might need to get more disciplined. Again, by discipline also it means like learn to say no to things that you don't want to do. That's not going to help anyone. And finally, you got the Thorn. Boundaries, clear communication. Oh my God, what was I saying? Boundaries, yes. Put your boundaries, set your boundaries. No means no. Being disciplined does not mean being unkind or rude. No. Being disciplined means that you are willing to take you're willing to do what it takes to achieve something in your life and to set your boundaries and to protect yourself. This is the thorn is telling me that you have been too kind. You have not been you've not been able to say no to a lot of people, and because of that people have maybe taken advantage of you, and because of that you don't want to interact with people anymore. That's not the way you live on this earth. You have to learn to say no. You have to learn to set boundaries. And that's what's going to make you even more successful. Pile number 2. You are kind and gentle souls. The earth, yes, it is a harsh and a difficult environment, but you signed up for that. Remember that. All right. So now let's see the additional messages. Mystery. Beautiful. Third eye. They want you to kind of, again, you have all these gifts, use them, please. They want you to use these beautiful gifts which you have. And again, set boundaries and then use them. Because if you don't set boundaries, you will ultimately stop ending up doing anything, because you feel that people always kind of, you give too much. And then it drains you. And you feel this burnout. All right? It says happiness. See, this is what is coming towards you. This is what your ancestors want for you, and this is what they are helping you achieve. Happiness and elixir of life. Wow, this is beautiful. They want you to live life to the fullest, the way it is meant to be experienced. Because yes, you came here for a reason. Find that purpose. You have, in fact, I think you already know the purpose. With pile number 1, it was a bit different, but I think you already know the purpose. But deliberately, you are kind of holding yourself back just because of the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Swords energy. So, live life to the fullest. This is what is coming towards you. Mystery, happiness, and elixir of life. A lot of things are going to be revealed to you in a way that you'll be like, oh my God. And remember, those are your ancestors, doing those little miracles for you, right? And then you have daffodil, patience, beginnings, vanity. Remember, I talked about 7 of Pentacles. This is the patience card. You don't want to. You've been patient too long now. You need to kind of get things going. Beginnings. Start working on it. Start working on your gifts again. Right? And you have decay. Yes, let old things drop. Let old things move out of your life. The old ways of doing things, let that kind of, let that be, the transformation is going to happen for you. Old things will decay. Things that no longer serve you will no longer be part of your life. This is also what this is the message they're giving you. Things that have not been working for you, they'll be removed. Swamp lily. Stagnation, entrenchment. Yes, this, look again, and decay came under the 8 of Swords, and under the 5 of Swords, the stagnation came. This is the energy that you've been feeling. But this energy is going to be replaced by the beginnings card. This energy is going to be replaced by happiness and elixir of life. This energy will be replaced by this beautiful energy right here. And here it says shadow treasures. See, go deep dive and you will find the treasures that are hiding. The mystery card. You already have that. It's not even like a mystery anymore to you. You already know what you are capable of. And you got Peace Walker. Peace, gentle, forward. Wow. This is your energy. Pile number 2. This is what I'm feeling right now. This is your energy. By being disciplined, by setting your boundaries, does not make you a bad person. It only shows other people that you are willing to do what it takes to protect yourself and share your gifts with others. Because if you do not, the boundary is the one which is going to help you. Like, for example, they're showing me like a farm. If the farmer does not put this fence, all his sheep and all his animals, they just run away, right? And things from outside, like, the wild animals can come and, kill his flock. or his, chickens, or his, pigs, or whatever he has, whatever he needs to take care of. So he's building the fence not only to not let things that belong to him go out, but not let things that don't belong to him come in. It's a two-way thing. If you do not set boundaries for yourself, things, you might be an empath, you might be a very strong empath, you take on energies of people that don't belong to you, and you constantly stay in this energy. Why? Because the world that we live in today is like this. It's full of strife. We stop reading, they're telling me, stop reading the news, stop looking at too much social media, stop looking at, these videos and TikTok and all these social media platforms, because essentially they are like so negative nowadays. Move away from that and just kind of give time to yourself and heal. All right, and move gently forward. You are gentle, but now you need to move ahead. You need to move ahead. And remember, meeting the divine. You always have the divine within you, within your reach. Wow. Oh, look, this is the goddess which came for you. Pachamama. I hope I didn't butcher her name, but I'm going to read from the book, because I don't know much about her, though I think I read once earlier. But let's see. There she is. She talks about balance. This is the Temperance card again. She talks about balance. Affirmations. All areas of my life are in perfect balance. This is so beautiful for you. See, you are a peacemaker. You are gentle. You're a peace walker, not peacemaker. You might be a peacemaker. You are gentle. And this goddess is there to protect you. She's there to help you build those boundaries, but in a gentle way. She's an ancient Andean goddess who's the personification of the earth. So essentially, she's like Mother Gaia, the earth. And she's arriving in your reading today because, wow, you are in a state of imbalance, it says. And you need to take time to take some healing steps to bring yourself and your life back in alignment. Remember the elixir of life? I told you that you need to live life fully. This is what is happening for you. This imbalance may be from working too many hours, or an indulgence, or recreational activity you've been doing too much. I was feeling the social media thing come very strong. Or you may be doing too much every day without the rest you require. Balance is not something you can attain once and then your work is done. It is something you need to check on throughout your day, week, or month, depending upon how much is changing within and around you. So pile number 2. The message is very, very clear for you. Your ancestors are helping you with this goddess. They are working together to help you achieve balance, to bring balance back into your life, because you are meant to be the empress. You are meant to be this nurturing, abundant energy. You have so much love, and you have so much, again, look, the peace and gentle forward. This is such a beautiful card. This is your energy. Look, gratitude. Look at gratitude. And she is so, peaceful. This is who you are. This is who you truly are. Right? So just, again, it says entrenchment and stagnation. Don't get entrenched. Don't get involved in too much of, watching anything, because it's not helping you anyways. Meditation, this is going to help you. Wow. Improvements require persistence. Right now, we were just saying that balance is not going to come in one day. It's a process. And look, you got meditation. So maybe some of you need to start meditating again. You had been doing, but then you stopped doing. But now you need to get back into that process. And it says vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. This is what she said. Either you've been working too hard, you've been involving, you've kind of, to not think too much about your abilities or who you truly are. You've kind of, you're doing so much of, like, you're keeping your mind so busy. The monkey mind has become so powerful that you don't even take time to, take care of yourself. So that is coming out again. It says vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. This is what this goddess was also saying. And you have sunflower. It says hope. Have the hope that everything will work out in your favor. Everything is going to work out in your favor. Let's keep them like that. Let's see any other messages. This is so beautiful, pile number 2 for you. Let's see. Any other messages they want to give us? Okay. Just drawn to these 2 cards. So let's take 2. The 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups talks about happiness. It talks about fulfillment. It talks about happy relationship. It's like emotionally you will be so fulfilled. This is what they're telling me. You will be extremely happy with what you have and what you need to do. You'll have everything that you've always wanted to be emotionally fulfilled. Do you see the rainbow right here? In the traditional tarot, this shows a happy family, they're looking at the rainbow and their kids playing and there's a dog playing, So that's what's coming for you. Beautiful energies are coming for you. Very, very happy relationships, extremely happy relationships. And you got the Fool card. Wow. A beautiful new beginning is coming for you. This talks about embracing the unknown and trusting the journey that wherever you are going, the universe has your back. Remember, meeting the divine. You have that connection. Be playful. Be free-spirited. Take some risks. What adventure awaits? That is the energy that you're going to be in. And the 10 of Cups is telling me that it's going to be a very happy, happy, happy journey for you. You got the sunflower. I mean, the sunflower is like, for me, it's like a very happy flower. And it says hope as well. Wow. So that is all I had for you, pile number 2. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel called, please share your story in the comment section. I like reading them. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I hope that you listen to what your ancestors are saying. Get back to what you really do so well. Get the balance back in your life. And this the coming time is going to be extremely happy for you. You'll be very, very happy. All right. Thank you so much, pile number 2. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So in this reading, we are going to see what messages your ancestors want to give you and any blessings or any activations or anything they want to let you know. So I don't know why I'm feeling very happy all of a sudden. So the card that you were drawn to is this one, 31, Trust Yourself. And look, she is surrounded by all these beautiful animals. Because see, the wild animals, they will always trust someone with a pure heart. That's what they do. You have a lot of abilities, you have a lot of gifts, you have so many things that you are doing. They're saying continue doing that. You're supposed to do that. Things that are meant for you will be attracted towards you. Wow. Success is guaranteed. That's what I'm hearing. Success is guaranteed. Okay. So now what we're going to do is that this will be the tarot deck that we'll be using for you. So I'm going to keep it right here. But first, we are going to select 2 cards from this particular deck. It just has the major arcana and the court cards. If any major arcana comes, then we'll know that it's a group of ancestors which want to come through as a collective. And if there is a single, like any court card coming, then obviously we will know that there is someone specific who wants to come through in this reading and wants to give some messages. So pile number 3. Any ancestors, any guides? I think some ancestors have been your guides also. So the first card fell down, which I'll pick up. And we need another one because we took 2 for all piles, and we'll take another one. This one. So we'll keep this to the side. So let us see pile number 3. Which ancestor or ancestors want to come through? So you got the shaman. Oh my God, the Hierophant. Trust the path. See, trust yourself, trust the path. So pile number 3. You come from a line of shamans, you come from a line of people who have been, dealing with esoteric things, who've been dealing with a lot of spiritual stuff, who come, your bloodline is very, very powerful. Maybe you don't even know about that, maybe you know about that, I don't know. But what they're saying is that your bloodline is very powerful, but you gave your power away. But you gave your power away because of whatever reason. So now they're saying trust yourself, because as your power comes back, you will attract more and more. Remember when we talked about that certain things will come to you because they are meant to come to you. Now your ancestors are coming as a collective, because the Hierophant talks, again, it's a major arcana card, and these are like really powerful people. They are very, very powerful people. They've been very powerful souls. And they really want you to activate that power within you. I think it's already activated within you. Now they want you to activate it even more. Maybe you've been having very vivid and very different type of dreams. That's the way they're going to connect with you. But you come from a very strong line of alchemists, of spiritual leaders, of shamans, of which if that triggers you, someone who has immense spiritual abilities, masters. Wow. And do you see the colors? I'm being drawn to the colors around in this card as well as in this card. So I think your abilities have been activated, pile number 3, and now you are just kind of cultivating them. They want you to continue on that path. They do not want you to stop, because things are going to happen for you. Your timeline is switching. That's what they're showing me. Your timeline is changing. Yeah. Okay. And the second card is number 20, the Huntress, Soul Awakening. This is the Judgment card. This is someone specific, very specific. I felt a very loving feminine energy. I know that might be, I might have felt my grandmother because I was close to her, not very close to her, but yeah, I do feel her loving presence. So when I was shuffling the cards, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling this kind, loving, nurturing energy. So maybe some of you have past lives in these, what do you say, in these tribes or in these areas. And the Huntress, it talks about soul awakening, talks about the judgment. It says, answer the call for self-reflection and transformation. See, you have been, you got the Hierophant and you got the Judgment. So this is telling me that you have, this is just a confirmation for you, pile number 3. This is not that they want you to continue on this path, because you have already started. So they're just kind of, and I'm being drawn to these 3, dots connected by the lines. So you've just started your path. That's what my attention was drawn here. So you started the path, you're on the path. They're asking you just continue on the path, because this is the path that is taking you to your abundance. This is the path that is going to take you towards your soul transformation, which is one of your soul purposes, and maybe soul, SOLE purpose also, why you came on this earth. There's a lot of clarity, there's leadership, and there's a strong understanding that, how can I help others? I think that is something that you have confronted. How can I be of service to others? That's the soul path for you. So the Judgment card essentially talks about an awakening, a transformation. What is my higher calling? I think you are already in that road. What is your higher calling? You're already doing that. So that's why they're just asking you continue. The Hierophant. Again, you have a lot of knowledge. Your family has a lot of knowledge. All right. Now let's see any messages regarding this that they want to. Okay. Eight of Wands. Something is happening very quickly for you. Things are escalating, moving quickly. The Four of Pentacles. You're letting go of old beliefs. You're letting go of old thought patterns. And you are embracing yourself for who you truly are. King of Swords. You are getting the clarity that you need. You are doing what is right by you. What is just by you. And you have that commanding intellectual power that now you started using. It seems it has come into full bloom. It is coming into full bloom. Sorry, it is coming into full bloom. You're going to start using your voice more often. The King of Swords essentially is a master of the mind. Like the King of Cups is the master healer, King of Swords is the master of the mind. King of Swords is talking about ethics. He's talking about leadership. How can I lead others with a lot of wisdom? That is the energy which is coming to you. Number 13, Death card. Transformations are happening in your life, which you are the one who is kind of, you're kind of starting those transformations. You are like pushing yourself to transform. That's why the Judgment card is coming, because this talks about soul transformation, the transformation of your soul. The question that you ask when a Judgment card comes is, what is my higher calling? Your higher calling with the King of Swords, it has become very clear what your higher calling is. Service to others, because of the Shaman. This is deep-rooted wisdom that has been in your family for generations, and now you are bringing that out and sharing it with the rest of the world. That's what you are doing. That's why they're saying trust yourself. Don't doubt yourself that will I be able to do it or not. No, you will be able to do it. Death card, yes, there are certain endings which are happening and certain endings that you want to happen because that is for your growth. Nine of Wands. Yes, these can be related to people around you who are resistant to that change. The Nine of Wands talks about resistance. But look at the dragon. You are riding this dragon, essentially. Is this a camel? No, it's a lion, I think. Or it's some mythical creature. I don't know. Lion, camel, dragon mix. That's a new creature for you. So you are riding this. You're not going to be. You're going to be unstoppable. Pile number 3. You are unstoppable. And Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. Your ancestors are just here to reinforce and reconfirm the fact that whatever you are doing is the right thing for you. You need to do that because this is your higher calling. This is your soul calling. This will lead to prosperity. This will lead to abundance. This will lead to you sharing the gifts and the abilities which have been stored in your DNA for centuries. And now that is being brought out into the world. Do you see how this thing is kind of opening up and this little thing is coming out? Look at the pentacle. You're blossoming so beautifully. And look at the wings. You're opening your wings. Pile number 3. This is like the spiritual pile. I always say that. With the Shaman and the the Judgment card, yeah. You know what you're doing. Absolutely, you know what you're doing. This is your higher calling. This is your success. This is going to bring everything that you've ever wanted. Because see, when you're aligned with what your soul wants, pile number 3, everything sings. Your life will be happy. Whatever you've wanted, you will be fulfilled. And this is going to bring you so much beautiful emotional abundance and emotional fulfillment also. Because you took charge. They're saying, we know it was difficult for you to take charge and be the master of your own life, but you did it anyways, and they are very, very proud of you. They're very proud of you. Okay? Beware of false prophets. Again, you have a lot of wisdom. Trust yourself. You are not one of those false prophets. Okay? So you might think that, oh my God, I don't have that much knowledge. And, you've seen people on, YouTube or on, TikTok or on all these social media platforms. They're like promoting themselves as if they are the gurus. And you really don't want to project yourself like those false prophets. But you are not a false prophet. Again, the second message which is coming, which is kind of like they're asking you to be very careful of people who would want to come in contact with you, because they are seeing you rise. So just be aware of those people within your what do you say, within your space. You are very pure and they recognize that, so just be careful. Wow, this is very, very powerful. And the second message, move or travel. Yeah, you might be moving or traveling. Literally, you might be physically moving to a new location, which will be very good for you. They're saying the energies where you are right now, they're kind of stagnant. But this movement, even if you take a short trip anywhere, that will be good for you. If you're moving to a new location, I'm seeing a beautiful house on a hilltop. Energies over there are waiting for you to come because they're so happy about it. You're going to find that it will be very easy for you to do what you are doing, and the stagnation that you have been feeling in this particular space, that will go away. Even if you're not planning to move, you can just take a short trip somewhere. That will help you renew. Wow. And let's look at these 4 small cards. Initiative. Yes, take the initiative. Look at this beautiful card. Take the initiative. You have already started that. If you've not, take the initiative, because it's going to take you places. See, you got the move or travel, and you got the ship. Definitely, some of you are definitely moving. It might be a physical move from one place to another, even one house to another in the same neighborhood, the same district, the same place, the same, county, the same state, maybe across states, across countries, across oceans, across, different continents. So whatever this move will be, this move definitely is going to be really good for you. You got wisdom again. You are very, very wise, pile number 3. And that wisdom is being shown the light through you. Your ancestors did not have the ability to showcase this to the world. They didn't have YouTube. They did not have, Amazon to publish books. They did not have Spotify to share the podcasts. You have all those tools available. They're saying use the tools, do the hard work, follow the routine. Abundance and growth, stability, comfort, wealth, and authority will be yours. Be disciplined. Have a strategy. Always have the thirst for learning. Have that curiosity, and the world will be yours. Dreams. Wow. Dream big. They communicate with you through dreams. They want you to dream even bigger than what you are dreaming. You might be thinking, oh, I'll have this little thing that I'm going to. That is just the starting. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Wow. This is so beautiful. Dream big. They're saying dream big. And the breathing rules. Heart healing, emotion, time eases. Yes. Some of you, remember when we were talking about the King of Swords and the Nine of Wands, some of you have fought against circumstances, people, things, situations, and you've come out on top. But that has hurt you. Your heart has been hurt. That healing is also coming to you. The strong feminine energy which I am feeling, this energy wants to heal you. She wants to heal your heart for all that it has been through. Wow. Disruption. Yes, be the disruptor. Look at the pink card. Be the disruptor, because you will share your wisdom in a completely unconventional manner. That's what they're saying. Unconventional. I'm hearing unconventional. Unconventional. There is some sort of disruption which is happening in your space, and you'll be at the helm of it. Success. Wow. You will be successful. Pile number 3. Success is yours. Remember, you got the 9 of cups. If you were drawn to pile 1, you can listen to that also. But that was something else. It's kind of related, but not even related. But if you were drawn to it, then watch it. If not, then you can leave that. But success is yours. And learn the truth. Yes, learn the truth about your ancestry. Learn the truth about who you are. Learn the truth about where you come from, because that is going to change a lot. See, when we are connected to our roots, we become even stronger, and no amount of winds can break us. For a tree that is grounded strongly within the earth, small storms, it doesn't care about that. Be that tree. Ground yourself. Know about who you are, and you will learn the truth, because you're very wise. And number 3, you are very, very wise. Peony. Prosperity, introspection, and virtue. Wow. Prosperity, yes, again with the success and 9 of cups, prosperity is coming your way. Introspection, being the shaman, the hermit, you have that predisposition of introspection and learning, like, where did I go wrong? Why did this happen? What did I learn? You already have that within you. So do that. Start sharing your wisdom, because this is a part of who you truly are. Learn the truth. This is who you truly are. Pile number 3. Wow, you are very, very powerful people. And you got influence. Yes, influence people in the right way. There are a lot of false prophets. Influence people in the right way. Share the wisdom in the right way, which will help people and not make them dependent upon someone. Even for me personally, this is my personal opinion. I have seen people where they don't want to help people, but they just want to make them dependent on them, so that whenever something happens, they just say, all right, what can I do? What can I do? Because that is the normal human nature. We want the easy way out. But for you, you are going to disrupt the way in which people, learn, because you will push them to the boundaries where they have to think for themselves. Be that influencer, be that disruptive influencer who helps people the way they should be helped, and not be dependent upon others for their, they want guidance, give them guidance, but not dependency. So I think that is the new way that you're going to, there is some different thing that you're going to do, in which you will help people, but in a way that, it makes them do all the hard work, so to speak. Rose, love, sensuality. Yes, a lot of love is also coming your way. Pile number 3. You're loving yourself. You are loving yourself. You're loving the way you look. Maybe you're loving the way your hair is, or you're loving the way you carry yourself, or the way you dress. Initially, I think that was something which was missing. The 9 of Wands is telling me. The Death card, I think there was a major transformation which you did knowingly, that you wanted that to transform. That's why you did it. So now you are happy with who you are. You're going to be prosperous. You're going to learn the truth. You will be a disruptive, influencer. You're going to have a lot of success. You're going to help people learn, but in a different way, in a new way. Divine light. Wow. Look, you are divinely guided. Yes. You are the light. Pile number 3, you are the light. And I think most of you, see, that's why it's saying trust yourself. The problem with the world, they say, is that the intelligent people always doubt themselves, and the fools are full of confidence. So you are intelligent, you have the wisdom. Do not doubt yourself. Trust yourself, right? Because you are the divine light. Number 9, right? The number 9, you got the number 9 too. 9 of Cups, 3 times. You see the owl. This is like a symbol of wisdom for me. Wow, success, learn the truth, Divine. Pile number 3, you are absolutely guided. You are extremely divine. You are very divine. Standing stones, ancestors, gateway, sacred. Come on. Yes. The number 34, I think. Trust yourself with 31. Ancestors, gateway, sacred stones. Learn about who you are. Learn about the ancient techniques your ancestors use. Connect with them. They want to help you, you know, come into your power fully, because then you will be unstoppable. Again, the word came, unstoppable. You will be unstoppable because you are that healing light. You are that guide that so many people want. Do not hold yourself back. Share whatever you feel like sharing. Share that wisdom. Hathor, wow, the Egyptian goddess of love. Let's read about her. H-A, okay, I think that it is Hecate and Hathor. Music, that's the keyword. Symbols, Ankh, this Ankh, the cow, the crocodiles, and the Milky Way. I am connected to the rhythm of the universe. You see, because you are divine, you have ancestors, you have gateways open for you. You are part of that sacred lineage which has been on this earth for a very, very long time. You are part of that sacred lineage. And now you are reclaiming that power. Pile number 3. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps as I said that. The goddess Hathor calls you to bring more music into your life. Music is a safe place for you to process your thoughts and emotions. It can also help you raise your energy if needed. The right music can help you can give you the words to express how you're feeling, because someone else may have already experienced what you're going through. Music can be part of your spirituality, ritual, and journeying through gospel, mantras, sacred drumming, singing bowls, etc. So you are being called to listen to these things because they will put you in a meditative state wherein you will be able to access the Akashic records. Maybe you'll be able to access the wisdom that your ancestors have already stored within you. So you will be able to connect yourself with the higher consciousness so that you can get those downloads. But you need a safe space, and you need something to meditate with. So maybe drums would be something that you should definitely listen to. It will allow you to focus your energies and go deeper into spiritual exploration. That's what's happening for you. Pile number 3. You are extremely divine. You are very well protected. You are very safe. Emotional challenges, resolve the issue. Again, I'm feeling like with the 9 of Wands and the Death card, there are some certain issues that are still around. Maybe people who are not comfortable with you expressing yourself the way you are. But do it anyways. Because again, you're going to be unstoppable. I think there's a song by Sia, SIA, Unstoppable, that's coming into my mind for you again and again and again. So maybe you listen to that song, right? And it says, creative wonderment, follow your passion. Yes, this is a repeat message. Follow your passion. This is what you're meant to be. Trust yourself, because you will be unstoppable. You will be powerful. You have everything that is needed to be a master healer, a guide for a lot of people. Do that. Don't hold yourself back. And finally, you have Amaryllis. It says pride. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of what you've become. Be proud of your lineage. Be proud of where you come from. Be proud of your abilities, your strengths, your passion, your wisdom. Be proud of who you are. Pile number 3. And let's take this. Is so beautiful. Pile 3, you're very divine. You're very, very divine. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. They're saying abundance is going to flow so freely to you. You'll be kind of, I feel maybe you'll be like known like across the world. You'll be known across the world. 10 of Pentacles. There will be so much money, love, about 4 of Cups. Yeah, you'll be so emotionally healed. You are going to be so emotionally healed. Oh, look. Six of Pentacles. The universe is giving you what you have given for so long. Now the time has come for equal give and take. So you are going to receive. If you have been feeling like, I've been doing my best, I've been, helping people, I've been doing this, but I am not getting, yes, we are human beings. We feel that, at least if we are putting in the effort, at least I want to see those efforts rewarded. Universe is rewarding you with the efforts right now. It has started rewarding you with the efforts, and this is not going to stop, because you have helped so many souls, and you will, I don't know, help how many people, and that generates a lot of good karma. Any other messages? Any final messages? Your cards were just jumping out, so ooh, Two of Wands. There's a lot of Ten of Wands. Yeah, a difficult cycle is over. Pile number 2, and look, it's in reverse. I usually don't take cards in reverse, so I don't want to. But the Ten of Wands is telling me that the difficult cycle that you've been through is going to be over. And you got the World card. Again, cycle completion. There is something that has completed for you. The World card talks about recognizing the interconnectedness of everything around you. So it's like being one with the one consciousness and feeling that, yes, all of us, we are the same. And we have to treat each other like that. And don't look at... I think you are going to be in a place wherein you will not be able to kind of, you won't be differentiating between people per se, but you'll be like, these are different souls that I have to help. So when you get into that kind of a mindset, pile number 3, you will look at everyone in a completely different manner, and that cycle is coming, that cycle is starting, and the difficult cycle for you, where it's been difficult to push through a lot of things, that cycle is coming to an end. That's what they're telling me. Wow. So this is all I see for you, pile number 3. You are very divine. Please do what you do best. The world needs people like you. You are light holders. You are frequency holders. So do what you do best, because yes, the world definitely needs you, and Mother Gaia needs you. All right. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and you're sharing your energy with me. A beautiful, soft, gentle, powerful energy. That's what I feel for you. If you like the reading, if it resonated, please give me a thumbs up. And if you feel called to, please share your story in the comment section. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye.